Hey, welcome to Truss. Today we're going to be giving you a little bit of a demo on how everything looks and how everything works. So to start off, a little bit of how we're different from most other payment processors. When you open an account with Truss, you're opening a full commercial deposit account for your company. It's a free account. There's no setup fees, there's no monthly fees or maintenance fees, minimums of any kind or anything like that. It's a free account. It has $3 million of FDIC insurance and it earns 2% interest on all deposits paid out monthly. So what you're first going to do is, if we want to go into our payments, we're going to see our invoices and bills. You're going to connect QuickBooks most likely if you've got QuickBooks and use it for anything else. As soon as that happens, all of your invoices are going to come in. This one's currently for JobTread, but you'll see a little bit of a green icon like Intuit for showing that it's been synced in from QuickBooks. What you're going to have is a payment portal link for your company. It's going to be one link for your company. It never changes, so you're just going to copy and paste it onto your invoice template for whatever invoice system you're using. As soon as that's set up, whenever you send out an invoice, that'll create one in QuickBooks if you have it connected, and then create one in Truss. Alternatively, if you don't have anything connected to Truss or through QuickBooks, then you'll just go into create an invoice, add a customer. That's just going to need a name and an email or a phone number. And then once you're in there, you can add an amount, you can add a description, and you can send it via email or text. You can attach a message or an attachment, such as the actual invoice you've created. And then as soon as those payments are made, those will go directly into your Truss account. So what that's going to look like as soon as a client makes a payment, they're going to get the link on that invoice. They're going to come here and put in the email that you sent the invoice to or created the invoice under in Truss. They're going to get a 6-digit code to confirm that they own that email, but they don't need a Truss account or anything with us. They'll put in a few digits just to confirm that they do indeed own that account, and then they will let you know how they want to pay. So if they want to pay with an ACH or with a credit card, they'll come through here. Credit card, they'll see the fee percentage, they'll see the fee amount is automatically added to the customer, so you're still receiving the full amount of the invoice. And if they want to come over and pay with ACH, it's completely free for them and free for you. Either way, that money's going to be in your Truss account instantly. So we'll go here, we'll go through the process of adding a new bank account. It's going to be through Plaid, although they do have the option to use their account and routing numbers. If they do that, that's going to be micro deposits, so it takes a little bit longer. They're going to choose their bank institution, and then they'll put in their username and email. There we go. They'll confirm that they want to connect that account. And if they ever want to remove it in the future, they can just click the little red button and it'll be taken away. But if they ever come back to pay you again in the future, it'll still be saved and they don't have to go through that process again. There we go, payment complete. As soon as it's done, they can download the receipt if they want. Otherwise, if they come back, they'll be able to see all other previously paid invoices as well, or download a receipt for them. Once that's done, we are going to sign out from here and come back to your page. We'll reload, and that money should be in your account, ready to go. And there we are. Now, as soon as the money comes in, you can then spend it on the card or through payables. So the next bit would be in bills. What that's going to be is a little bit different from how most people do bill pay. So you can send an ACH if you have their account and routing numbers. You can send a check where we print and mail out the check for you if they have their address. Alternatively, you can always order a checkbook yourself, but what we generally recommend is simply sending a payment link. So you'll come to the bill that's been brought in by QuickBooks or created by you. We'll click Next, and then you can choose the option here. We're just going to send a payment link. So what that is, you can choose by email or by text message. Click Send. As soon as that's done, the money's taken out of your account, the bill is paid, marked as paid, and everything is connected, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Afterwards, you can click in, you can see pending acceptance, and you can wait until the person receiving the money chooses exactly how they want to get paid. We'll make sure they actually get paid in whatever form they choose, and then it'll be marked as finished. What that looks like for your client, for your subs or vendors, is going to be a little bit similar to what your clients get, where they get that link, and then as soon as that's done, they'll get a page like this, where it's your logo, your name, everything like that. They'll click Get Started. Just like your clients, they'll get 6 digits to confirm they own the account. The email account, they don't need an account with Truss, and then they can choose exactly how they want to get paid, or they can choose to accept all of them. Once they've chosen which payments they want to accept, they'll be taken here and they can choose exactly how they want to accept them. So if they've already accepted payments before, they'll have those methods saved. They don't have to do it again. Otherwise, they can open up their own Truss account for free, where it's almost like Venmo or Zelle, where it's just an instant free transfer into their Truss account. They can connect a different bank account. That'll be a standard ACH transfer, same timelines as your withdrawals. They can do an instant withdrawal to a debit card, so if they're getting paid on a Friday afternoon and they want that money for the weekend, they can get it, but they're covering that fee to get it quicker. Or if they want a physical check, then they'll put in their own address and we'll print and mail the check right out to them so they don't have to worry about it. Once that's done, they'll come to here, it'll be marked as paid. They can get those receipts for any previously accepted payments, and if they want to, they can open up their own account. After that, you come back to your page, and there's a few other things to cover before we finish up. So the last few things are your team. If you come down to this admin page, you'll have the team members where you can invite different people to your team. So anyone can have their own accounts and their own logins with their own permissions. Bookkeepers can effectively see and do anything except for move money in or out without approval. So if there's a bill payment, they can mark when to be paid and set it up for approval, and the admin just has to come in, mark it as approved, and the bill payment will be sent. Similarly, you can have project managers, sales reps, or simply employees. Any of these can have their own cards issued, and each employee can have their own monthly spend limit. Those cards will be tracked in your expenses tab and in your cards. Every time a cardholder makes a purchase, those purchases are going to be tracked in here in your expenses tab, and on top of that, the cardholder is going to get an alert. That alert's going to prompt them to take a photo of the receipt for the transaction they just made, and that photo will be tracked in here with the expense. The cards themselves earn 2 points per dollar spent on every purchase anywhere, so you get some rewards there as well on top of the 2% interest on the cash account. And that's about it on the cards, other than the cards are credit cards, but they work a bit more like debit cards. So it's a credit card where the credit limit is set to the amount in your account at any given time. If we move this and we go to accounts, then you'll see the cash account, $76,000, card account, $72,000 because I've spent some of it. So effectively, you can't spend more than what is in your account at any given time, and those charges are settled at the end of each business day, so you're never accruing interest, you're never accruing a balance that you have to pay off. It works very much like a debit card, but you can still get points on all of your purchases, you can still do chargebacks and all the other kind of advantages of credit cards. Those are pretty much about what we have. The account itself is, you can have external accounts if you need. Just like any other bank account, so you can transfer and withdraw back and forth between those external accounts as needed. It's got its own account and routing numbers, so if you want to connect it to utilities, you want to use it for payroll, anything like that, you can just plug those account and routing numbers in and you're good to go. And that should be pretty much all. If there's any other questions you guys have or anything you want to see more about, then feel free to reach out to us, schedule some time, try and book a meeting with us, and we'll try and get you taken care of. Otherwise, you can always reach out to our support team at support@trusspayments.com, or you can reach out through the chat once you have an account, and our support reps will take care of you. Appreciate you guys' time, and hope you have a good rest of your day.